Was quick onto that in the infield. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. Mumbai are 3 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Current, but it drops safely. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That's out. Caught. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
He's got their tail up. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ahmed from the press box end.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Couldn't get it through the field. Varma muscles that away, flat and hard, and 4 more.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Over Mumbai, 24 for 1. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Smacks that away through the gap. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Rohit watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 33 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine fine leg. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Mumbai 40 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Doesn't beat the infield. That'll be a dead ball. Misses everything. Straight to the fielder. Bowling fielders look really confident. Ahmed from the press box end.
Going with a more defensive field.
Jadeja into the attack now from the press box end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Good shot, a beauty. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Goes over the top with that shot. Ashwin has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Great shot through the gap.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They have to head back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Mumbai at 57 for 3. Ashwin from the University end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, amazing delivery. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh my, that's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Big edge. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Run rate slowing down a bit here. A sign of good bowling. Need to have some positive batting here to get out of this rut.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Chance. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Nice shot. Hit straight to gully. Ashwin, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail, going with a more defensive field.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
A few moves made in the field.
The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Three runs added in that over. Mumbai 70 for 5. Jadeja from the press box end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Beautiful catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
A very defensive field, this. taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. Bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. Back, trying to stop boundaries. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Couldn't get it through the field. Ashwin has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Got that away nicely.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. That showed great skill, lovely time. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Edge, but it drops safely. This should be close. The bowler looks really confident. Was quick onto that in the infield.
I'm liking the look of this field. Be tough to score, but they still have some.